All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. My name is Hassan, and let's go over the month of May. Wow. So, May was my first real profitable month since starting this journey with you guys in March of last year. I did have a profitable month, June of last year, but it wasn't real. Like it was like so many mistakes and so much bad trading. I just like lucked up and got a green month. But this is like a legitimate green month, which still has a lot of mistakes in it. I did something just now that was like, wow, like I still had a lot of bad trading every day. Man, just so this is what it could have been with no bad trades. But you take off the winners, I still had a lot of bad trades. And I know like 90% of these trades are not good setups that just didn't work out. I know that this is a mixture of stocks that did not qualify to be on my watch list and setups that are not a part of my system. Um, but I feel like every single one of my losing days this month like made super obvious a weak point that I had in my strategy. Um, like a lot of part of this, a lot of the system, like stop loss management or just the trade management side. I spent like a whole year just focused on trying to find the winning trades. And like this month, I was finding them, but then it was like managing it and getting the money actually in your account was like a big struggle. And honestly, it felt fine the first week, and the second, I mean, this week right here, straight hot fire. But these 3 days right here, I think really was my demise on the month. I had to have $1,000 on each trade after this, and that just ruined everything. It ruined everything, man. And I just, I have trades where they went 2R, 3R, and I just didn't do anything because I was waiting for it to go to 1,000. And then it's like a lot of times what happens is I make that first mistake and then it just all crumbles. It all crumbles from there, man. And so I don't have any like give back rules. Like if you're up 3R on the day, how much are you allowed to trade after that before you have to walk away? Like how much profit is allowable to give back? Like I didn't have any of those kind of guidelines. And so I would lose, but I would still have the belief that I can get it back. And so, I would just be out here in the market, like not even focused on my setup, but just on belief that I'm gonna get it back. And I would take more bad trades. I would make more mistakes because I was already just kind of just gone, man. Y'all see me, man. I'll be on tilt and I'll be on revenge, and I forget all the things that I need to remember, like crashing out on one day, it sets you back so much. And then like the last 3 days of the month, I just literally crashed out, bro. Crashed out. And each one of these days could have been green days. This day should have been a no trade day. But these two trades, I was realized 500 yesterday. One trade. Actually, my first trade was like 16 bucks, and then my second trade I was up 500. And I needed to do nothing else. Every trade after I took after that, actually, I think was after my 11 o'clock window. I think it was not really cemented at that point yet, but um, yeah, so much that I figured out. But I'm not gonna make this super long. But This month showed me what's possible, and it also showed me what I need to fix in order to achieve that consistently. So I got some laws that I want to stand on for next week. Weekly goal, man. I really just I'm so happy. I would be so happy at this point, after the month that I had right now, if I can just get 2R, 500 bucks, I will be ecstatic. And that's my goal for the day. So one trade, I hit that, I'm totally happy. Like, to take another trade after that, it would have to be so convincing, you know, that it's the trade that that I have to take this trade type of stuff. Because 2R a day at $250 risk is $2,500 a week. And that's freaking good to go. That's good to go. So, expectations, pulling those back in. All I need is 2R a day. That's going to be my target on each trade. 2R. It's already in the hotkey. I enter, it puts a stop in and puts a take profit at 2R. I don't have to do anything. So, standing on that. My trading window, man, check this out, y'all. If you ain't see it on the live, look at this hourly breakdown right here. Can you tell what my hourly bracket is going to be for next week? My trading window is officially from 10 to 11. Period. 10 to 11. And that's just it. Like, pre-market now lasts all the way till 10 o'clock, 9:30. And yeah, that's just one clear thing that I can change. You know, I've always considered sitting out the first, at 15 minutes. Let at least 3 5-minute candles print, so you kind of have some kind of, pattern to to base something off of. But honestly, man, just let that volatility shake out, and then it becomes much easier to see what the stock is doing. And so it's really not a surprise that my best trades come between 10 and 11 after the open has shaken out a bit. So that's the plan. Trading window from 10 to 11, like strict. Like, there might be a couple good trades before 10, and there's going to be a couple good trades after 11. But those aren't for me. I'm just going to play in my little sandbox from 10 to 11. 2R, all or nothing on the profit targets. And playing off the lines, man. One of the biggest things, the biggest issues I had, and I think actually stopping at 11 o'clock is going to help this, but trying to enter something after the move has already been made. Like, it's been uptrending for like an hour, right? And now it's way extended from the EMA, and it does a higher low, right? Above the last high volume high that it made. So, it's kind of got some support. Higher low, all of that, higher high, higher low. But bro, it's been uptrending for the last hour. It's extended way above the EMA. Like, bro, don't do that. I want to play right off the setup, off the line. So that 20 EMA, that pre-market trend line has been super clutch. I'm still waiting for the higher low after that. But yeah, that trend line is super clutch. The trend line and that line that I've been drawing over the high that I need the next high to break. Playing off of those levels, the beginning of the trend. All those extended way up there, we just let it go, man. It could definitely keep going. They keep going all the time. But the probability of catching it and timing it, all of that, it's more likely that it'll pull back at that point. So I want to get in there when it's more likely to go up, not when it's likely to pull back. When all the shorts are foaming at the mouth and super excited because it's been, uptrending all day, and they know it's got to pull back at some point. That's when they're looking at it, not me. So that thing, no ads. I am putting adding on the shelf. up there with squeakers. Okay. I'm done adding right now. It's just another complication that I don't need. I just don't need it. I want to simplify everything. Just make it super simple, something that is easy to understand, easy to remember, and easily repeatable. And along with that, we're going to bring about the one strike rule. Now, most of my losing trades are mistakes. They're mistakes. And I feel so much more comfortable saying that after Mike Bellafiore said it in his book, because I feel like people thought that I was just being delusional and not accepting that the strategy isn't going to yield 100% results. Like, I know that, but I'm just saying most of my trades that fail, they fail because of me, because I shouldn't have traded it. I didn't take a good entry, all those little variables. And so I got to put some limitations on that. If I take my first trade and it's a bad trade, then I'm done for the day, man. Like, I'm already all on the bad foot. Usually that first loss messes my head up anyway, and I'm probably going to do more stupid stuff afterwards. So I think this will help put a lot of weight on the trade, similarly to when I did the one trade per day thing. It put so much weight on the trade that I took better trades, yeah, so that's the plan for that. No ads. Let's see, there's one more thing. So if my first trade is good though, like, not if it's a winner, but if it's a good trade, then I can take another, as long as it's not 11 o'clock. If it's before 11 and it hasn't run already, it's setting up, then I can take another trade if the first trade was good. But if that trade loses, that's my one strike for the day and I'm done. So basically, either I'll lose 1R or I won't take a trade and be flat, or I'll take a trade and win 2R. So either I take a trade and lose an R, don't take a trade, or take a trade and win 2R, or I take a trade and win 2 and take another trade, and if that goes bad, then worst case scenario, minus 1R. I mean, I lose 1R and then I end 1R up on the day. So I'm not going to go from 2R to 0 or 2R to minus 1R or 2R to max loss. Like, that's over with. It's got to be. Y'all got to hold me accountable in the chat too, man. Yeah, man. So that's the plan for next week. I'm still up in the air if I'm going to come out the gate at 250 risk. I guess maybe one day I'll try it on the first day. I told Pond that I was going to drop my risk down, but I think this kind of does the same thing because I'm only taking one trade. So effectively, I reduced my max loss from 500 to 250 because I'm only going to have one loss per day. So that's max loss. Yeah, that's the plan though. That's the plan. Base hit June, man. That's it. Just keep it steady, slow and steady. And if I have a successful month, then I can give myself a raise in risk. And then that's when the $1,000 days can come. Not from over trading or trying to hold a stock and milk every ounce of juice out of it. Still just a little 2R plays, just more risk. So yeah, that's all I got, man. Crazy month, man. So many ups and downs, from feeling like everything is at stake. Like, I can't mess up. I have to succeed, to seeing myself do okay the first week and believing that I can do it. And then coming in the next week and freaking doing it and ending the week on a $900 one trade day, closing $2,184. And then coming in after that weekend, like this weekend was so good. I took my first withdrawal, walked around, spent a little money. I mean, it was all on bills and stuff, but still spent a little money. And came in one day and got 11 hundo. Like, bruh, like this after this day, this was like the peak. This was definitely the peak. Cause after that, bro, like this made a little baby higher high right here, and then we dropped back, and then we made a lower high, and then the shorts came in and slammed me. But we back at we back at VWAP. We right under VWAP now. So we're set for the next move up, God willing, inshallah. No, but I learned so much over this month, and I'm super excited to come back next week and to be more patient, more disciplined, and trade the system, man. The system's more clear and more simple than it has ever been. My rules are pretty solid, and about to make it do what it do, man. I can't wait. Hope you guys pull up and hang out with me, man. Monday morning at market open. I'll be here, God willing, and we're gonna get to the bag, man. Anyway, appreciate you guys for hanging out with me all this time. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Discord links in the description. And I'll see y'all Monday, man. Peace.